Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole
you
nother
think so?
subject. I think
First of all, thank you for listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. Here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, how are we living?
What's going on?
Not much, man. Chilling. Question of the day, as always. What changes in your lifestyle should happen once you have a girlfriend? I guess that will be the question of today. Because you can't be doing the same old things.
No, you can't.
Even though those same old things is what you got.
It could
What
be
got you the old thing?
It could be big differences, like you hang out with this girl, right? And she means something to you.
Yeah.
You're obviously gonna have sacrifices.
Yeah. Yep.
But at the same time, let's say your life's going good and things are going good with her too.
Yep.
So one could say you don't really change much. It just adds good to your life, value to your life.
All right. Well, like as always, let's call some people up. But let's start out with a guy. It's called Jack. Jack, my guy, how we living?
Hey, how we doing?
Good, man. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Jack.
Yo,
Hey, what's up with
Jack? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Quick question for you, my guy. When you get a girlfriend, why does your lifestyle change?
In a perfect world, it shouldn't.
I hear you. I mean,
Should not.
Shouldn't, but
It shouldn't, because if that person who loves you for who you are, why do you need to change your lifestyle or your routines that you've been doing for such a long time?
yeah, bro. But
Are there sacrifices though?
What, as like we should sacrifice something, or
I
there's
mean,
yeah, a lot of your life is going to be sacrificial. It's going to be a
Let's
sacrifice.
say you have boys' night once a week. I don't see that you could have boys' night every week like
I
before.
think boys' night should be having you should have boys' night once a week. I think so.
If
Yeah,
she knew you
but-
for that and she was cool with that, then yeah. But like,
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, dog, if I'm with you 6 out of the 7 days a week, I think one
okay,
you should
6 out of 7, okay.
like what? Nah, I mean, and like I get that boys' night needs to change if there is something that comes precedent over boys' night. We should be able to adjust and accommodate the guys that are in relationships. You know.
I mean, there's some boys who do understand that, and they say, "Oh yeah, I've been through that. I'm going through that." But if we're talking about the other individual who's going to be part of your life, then they should see for who you are. They should see like, oh, this guy, he does this. He likes to hang out. He likes to go out, or he drinks at a certain age. He hangs out with the boys and things like that. I mean, in the perfect world, yeah, you shouldn't. But because they want more attention, they have certain things, then you do have to change your routines. You do have to change your lifestyles for them to make them happy and to have the relationship work out. So, I mean, like I said, it shouldn't, but because of relationship's sake, yeah, you do have to change, certain routines, certain things.
100%.
Maybe people let's say you see a beautiful woman and if she's a vegan, now you can't be ordering certain foods because, you know, she might be allergic to it or she might not like it, things like
And
that.
she wants to try your food. Just say it. Just say it. You got to order some shit that she's going to want to try too.
Yeah. So, I mean, so that's other things where
I would say
it does
this
come into play.
I would agree with you too, because one of my exes from back in the day was vegetarian, and I would just order vegetarian dishes. It'd just be easier.
You feel obligated though?
No, I'm not obligated, but she ate like a bird too. So I mean, it was just cheaper just to get one dish, and we split it.
Yeah.
But she was always successful. Like, she always wanted to try new things too.
Yeah.
So let me not even, like, it's not even putting it on her. Like, and two, it kind of opened up my variety of what I wanted to try, and I didn't stick to the same thing type of thing either.
Yeah.
So it was cool too, because we went places and I got to try new things as well. And mind you, because she didn't eat a lot, and we got to split most of the things, so it was still like that. I was like, you know. You know, the bill was 100 instead of 200, basically, or like 150 because we both drank. So, well,
Financial bill.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, because I mean, you got to realize a vegetarian plate or a vegan plate has a lot more food on it because it costs less.
That and you have to, it fills you up not as much as you would with other, you know, carbs or other meats and proteins that do that. So,
Shrimp, steak, chicken.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, my thing is with the relationship, you know, that's where you're dating to see, you know, hey, does she like what I do here? Does she like, oh yeah, I do go out drinking, or I have this certain habit, or if I like playing video games, or if I like playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends and things like that, to where, hey, this is what I feel comfortable with and this is what I do. If you like it, hey, or like right now, Comic-Con. There's people who are here at Comic-Con, you know, out there having great weekends, things like that. And if you're that type of person who goes out there, who does that annually, you know, why should you not do it in the year that, you know, your favorite character, your favorite movie star is all of a sudden there, and you sacrifice it because she doesn't like it? Why? You know, and that's where you know, testing the waters, dating comes into play. And then when you finally see that, you know, she's that person that you like and everything, then you can enjoy those things together, and that makes her happy, or introduce her to those things. And she's like, hey, I thought this was dumb. And now guess what? Now she likes Comic-Con. She likes these anime things or so forth. And vice versa. You know, you might not like something that, you know, but she's like, hey, give it a shot, you know, see how that turns out. And then you try it out. Oh, it's not that bad, you know, just because you saw it on social media and thinking you were judging it, and then you finally did it yourself, and you gave it a shot. So I think it's fair that, you know, it goes both ways, but I believe that we men have to sacrifice more when it comes to those changes. Why? I don't know. But it's just, like I said, just to make the relationship work, to make them happy, to make it all work out. So there are some things that we do have to change. I wish it wasn't a lot, but I want to say majority of it is we do need to change our lifestyle for the things we do with them to make the relationship work.
Yes, man. That's true.
You sure you want to come to Comic-Con? It's really boring.
I mean,
hey, I mean, you'll find something out there.
She's supposed to be supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, she might not like this certain thing, but there might be, you know, something, a TV show or movie star. There's going to be movie stars out there. I mean, a couple years back, that's when MCU announced, hey, we're going to be making, you know, the next Marvel movie characters. You might see a movie star or other musicians and things like that out there. So, you know, those are the situations where, hey, you know, come with me, see if you like it. If not, hey, you know what? Now, a couple months from now, hey, is it cool if I go by myself? No, you can't go. Okay, then, you know what? I know in the future it's going to hurt the relationship later on. I'd rather say, hey, you know what? It's not going to work out. I'm sorry, but, you know, you don't like this, or make a sacrifice. Yeah. So this is just one of the examples. I mean, there's other things where guys, you know, hey, they're drinking or like to hang out or like to party or travel with certain foods. So yeah, it is difficult for us to try to see if we should maintain our own routines and things like that. But for them, we make that sacrifice, and I just hope they see that we make that sacrifice or acknowledge, hey, you know what? She's not doing this anymore. Why? Because he's doing it for me. He really cares about me. So, but if we're doing it and they don't acknowledge it, then what are we doing? We're hurting ourselves. We're putting our standards lower than what we had before. Because I know for a fact there's going to be people out there who love the things we do or certain things or things like that.
Yeah.
You know, so
100%.
Yeah, man.
No, I agree with you. I appreciate you, my boy, as always. I'm gonna hit you up later. We got to link up soon. Haven't seen you in a minute.
For real, yeah, man. Yes, sir. Hopefully next week or something like that.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
Later, Jack.
Yeah, thanks for the call, gentlemen.
Always. Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of good points. But now let's ask a woman. Because contrary to what y'all believe, this is where we really get to the meat and potatoes.
The beef.
The beef. Yeah, like Arby's. We have the meats.
The money laundering.
What up?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I'm here with Koi. Koi, say what's up, Jess.
What's up?
Oh, Koi, long time no talk.
See? This is what I'm talking about.
Wow.
This is what I'm talking about. See?
There's no difference.
See? KYP. Know your personnel. That's all I'm talking about, Koi.
Get to the
You see what I'm
question.
talking about? Just that simple, Koi. You see how you see?
Anyways.
All right, whatever. All right, just quick question for you. And you know what? You are actually the best person to ask, too. Should a man's lifestyle change once he gets a girlfriend?
In regards to what exactly? What part of his lifestyle?
I mean, okay, you know what? Help a man out. And he says, hey, look, just got in a relationship with the girl. I really like her. What do you think I should change about myself or change that I've been doing so that way this relationship can last? I'm usually out 3 or 4 nights a week with my boys partying.
Damn, 3 to 4 times a week?
I know, right?
Some guys like to party.
That's not happening still.
Taco Tuesday, Friday, brunch on Sunday. You know, I'm just putting it out there.
Football Sundays.
Right?
So
I'm confused.
Yeah, so
who are these people?
I'm just saying.
Why did you get with them in the first place?
Well, what do their names start with?
No, I'm just saying, like, you got to realize, like, I think a lot of men don't understand that something about their life has to change in order to keep this relationship growing.
Well, I think for sure the whole going out thing needs to freaking be chilled out, just because of the fact that when you're with somebody, I mean, you should take that person's feelings into consideration, unless you're dating a twin.
Yeah.
Like if you're dating a female who's like, oh, I like to go out with my girlfriends just as much and blah, blah, blah. So like, we're good. Like, then by all means, if that works for you guys.
But they say opposites attract more times than none.
That's true too, but I think if it's an opposite type of situation, I feel like you just have to take that person's feelings into consideration. Some people really don't care if you go out because they're not like social butterflies. They don't really care. And then they're also not jealous. But then you have the people that are jealous or who think, oh, well, you're always with your friends, but you don't have time for me.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a know your audience type of situation, I think. But I think if you're partying too a lot as a dude, why do you want a girlfriend?
See that
too. Go ahead.
That's discussed before you even become boyfriend and girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, why would she? Even, if it's bothersome, why would she even agree to a relationship at that point?
No, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know why you would even. I mean, I think some guys are okay doing that. They're used to the bachelor lifestyle, or even when they say that they want a girlfriend, but then they don't want to change their program.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but I think you're just at that point used to like a single lifestyle. You're not used to checking in with somebody or asking somebody else their feelings on something, or even if they want to be included in something. So you're kind of just better off being by yourself at that point.
You know what it was before?
But definitely, I think the going out's got to get curtailed, because it's just kind of like you're setting yourself up for failure. I mean, when you guys go out, for the most part, I think you guys are okay, because it's just like, I don't know, you guys have known each other for so long.
Yeah.
And the guys that you know, and I don't think you guys really go out for that, like, oh, I'm trying to catch this new girlfriend or this or that. But I think a lot of guys are on that level. I think they're going out because they're trying to hook up with somebody, right? I mean, unless you're gay and you're just trying to hang out with a bunch of guys all the time.
Man, I'm not saying that, but sometimes we like to go and party with our guys just as much as y'all like to have girls' night out.
You said sometimes. That's the difference.
3 to 4 times a week is pretty bad.
That's a lot, right? That's excessive.
I'm just saying, when you're a bachelor, you outside.
Like once a month is reasonable.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you want to like curtail it? Especially like, I guess it depends also on the age range. Like, what are we talking here? Because if you're like in your 40s plus,
hey, I know 50-year-olds that get active. Like they be outside.
I mean, that's fine too. But at what point do you settle down? Are you
asleep?
Are you trying to be like the 60-year-old weirdo guy at the club?
Where are they going to the jazz? The jazz club?
Nah, man. Some people like to be outside.
What's some other sacrifices though? Like, obviously, that's at the.
I think you have to take into consideration her activities and what she likes to do, even though you don't like to do them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Again, being considerate of the other person, but I think the reason I say it's an age group type of thing is because I think when you're younger, you're just like, I want to go out today. I want to go to the beach today. And then I'm going to go to the club tomorrow because so-and-so just called me and asked if I wanted to go. And you're not constantly thinking about
I'm in
the boyfriend or the girlfriend. Like, oh, well, let me talk to her. And where am I going to be in 10 years? And I think I want to get married in 5. Like, you don't think that way. But I think when you're in your 30s and 40s, like that type of stuff starts to
creep in,
like matter.
Yep.
And then on top of that, who has the energy to be going out 4 nights a week?
Exactly.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around that.
In your 30s, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's like, I need like a day of recovery after each event. So
that's
I don't know.
Said. Tuesday, Friday, Sunday.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Outside.
Hey, if you want to do that, you're on your own, man. I can't do that.
And then I think I think you got to look at it long term too, because nothing's going to last forever. Again, you said, I know guys that are 50 and 60 years old and they're still, okay, that's cool and everything. But at 50 and 60, you better have like a 30-year-old girlfriend because you're not going to have kids with no 50 or 60-year-old lady who's going to take care of you when you're like 80. Yeah, what are you doing in 10 years going to do Denny's by yourself for this early breakfast?
Like senior menu?
Right. Like what's going on here?
Cole, you got a fake ID? You been using that senior man? Okay.
Wow. I just feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's a catch-22 because the reason I say that is I can think of 2 people that we know. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not going to name names, but you might be able to figure it out. But 2 people that we know who have been in relationships and both are either getting divorced or have gotten divorced. One of them ended up getting divorced because he was still trying to live that, I'm 21, I'm about to go party, and I'm trying to ball out, and I'm trying to talk to this girl and that girl. And what did it cost you?
Everything.
You lost your wife, you lost your kids, you lost the house that you were living in, and now you're back to the dating game at 40-something years old. Like, you're trying to be a zaddy. What's going on here? What are we doing?
Zaddy with a Z.
What are we doing?
Z 3D.
And then you have the other one who, same thing, but wasn't looking to get divorced and wanted to settle down and just wanted the other half of his relationship, his partner, to be on the same page as him. So you see what I mean? Like, 100%. It's 2 different personalities, but it's like, well, what's really going to matter in the end?
Mm-hmm. Damn.
What are you willing to sacrifice? Yeah. I mean, you've been in a relationship in the past year or 2.
More times than
and not, you've had your moments where you were like, okay, I'm going to fall back on everything.
Yep.
Because you felt like you needed to put the extra work in an actual relationship, right? Okay.
That's facts. 100%.
So what if but you've also been the same person that was like, oh, I'm going to freaking Vegas every weekend.
That too.
So what makes you feel, what makes you feel, what is the deciding factor as in, I like this girl and I'm going to put that effort versus I like this girl, but I'm not really trying to do that?
I think it was like-minded qualities. We had conversations of where we saw each other and where we were headed. And at the time,
because you're thinking future.
Yeah, at the time we were both aligned on heading in the same direction. Somewhere in the middle of that kind of.
Can you not head that direction going to Vegas with?
Nah, because focus is not there. Like I can honestly I can tell you without a doubt, like this year this is probably the most I've ever been dialed in.
Okay.
Like and not even that, everybody else can see it. Like I've been, locked in, focused. Like everything is looking everything as a quality and focus on leveling up standpoint, doubled up and tripled up. So yeah, I get it. I get it.
But I also think like at this point, because you've gone through that, like you've gone through different phases.
Hell yeah.
And like you said, you're super dialed in.
Yeah.
I think now you're kind of like, okay, now I need a balance. Like I can't fall off all on my shit to make somebody happy.
Nope.
I need to find somebody who's cool with me being super dialed in.
Yep.
And then also making time for them equally. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you've already given it up. You've given it up. You've been to where you've given up nothing to where you've given up everything. And now I guarantee you the next one is going to be that sweet spot where you're going to just be like, this is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm not.
Koi, she calling
But I think it's also
sweet.
I am. Because I think you get to know yourself the older you get. You also kind of figure out what you are willing to tolerate and what you're not.
Yeah. She's good.
Mark the calendar, Koi. In a year, we're going to talk about his relationship. That's the next podcast in a year.
Well, all right, Jess, we're going to let you go. I appreciate you.
Okay, now he wants to go.
Yeah.
All right, bye, you guys.
Later.
I feel like the sacrifices should be discussed before you get into a relationship.
100%.
Or not discussed, but you already know in your head.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to, 100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. I mean, you have always told me it's like that. You can't be doing that. Like, even you have told me in certain situations in past relationships, like, nah, you need to, like, you can't be doing that. I remember a couple times you're like, nah, you can't, we ain't doing that. Like, nah, dog. Like, we, and this one we was rocking. We was out we was outside.
I just say that so I look like the good guy.
I mean,
we can't do that. Anyways, what time do you want to go? Anyways, I'll pick you up.
Oh, my gosh. That's facts. All right, let's call my sister and get out of here. Hold on.
How can you do something like that? Anyways, I'll meet you.
Oh, man.
Hey,
what up?
Nothing.
I'm here with Koi. Koi, say what's up, Nina.
Right alongside. What's up, Nina?
Hi.
All right. Well,
get on with the question.
We'll let that go. We're gonna let that pass. All right, Nina. Question is: should a man's lifestyle change once he gets in a relationship?
Define lifestyle.
He going out 3 nights a week with the boys.
3 nights? You don't even do it when you're single, buddy.
I know.
I'm just saying. Cole, you gotta bring it to the extremes. Let me know, like, give a guy some ideas to what should change when he gets into a relationship with a girl, because opposites attract, and 9 times out of 10 a guy actually meets a woman when he's outside. He's hanging out with his boys, basketball games, he has pickup games he play on Saturday, gym Monday through Friday, he's working 9 to 6, gym, come home, eat at 11. Like, how, where should his changes be, I guess, is my question to you.
I mean, once you get into a relationship, you have to say bye to, if you have a starting lineup, you got to let that go.
Oh, 100%. I mean, there is no lineup. You went from the NBA to tennis doubles, basically. You and your partner.
You and your partner. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, I mean, I don't know who's going out 3 nights a week.
I'm just saying Taco Tuesday. Then you have Friday after work happy hour, and then you have Sunday fun day at brunch.
You guys can invite each other to all those activities.
Oh, yeah, but I'm with my boys.
It could be a we thing instead of a you thing.
Yeah,
but I mean, if it's just with your boys, then
how many nights a week should I be doing boys' night in a relationship? Honestly,
I think like 2 times is enough. 3 is a bit excessive.
2 times a week? That's a lot. I feel like 2 times a week.
Take that.
Yeah, anyway.
Why? I mean, you guys figure, for basketball, you can go. I mean, there's tons of games.
No, I hear you.
And then if you all want to catch up,
saying, but
2 days is fine. But it also depends on who you're with.
And it has to be planned out, I take it.
Yeah, it definitely has to be planned out.
Okay. So I guess, too, what we're saying is the last minute hangouts should be out the window.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I'm different.
Okay.
Stuff like that doesn't bother me. I mean, it depends on who you're with, because if you're with someone who's jealous, well, good luck. It's a we all the way. But I mean, I don't think it should change all that much. But you also have to be mindful. Like, we shouldn't have to tell you, like, oh, okay, you just want to hang out with your boys. What are we going to do?
Yeah. Damn.
It's just like, be mindful.
Yeah, that's true.
But for me, I think like 2 days. It's summer anyways. But just know, if you out 2 days, I'm going to be out 2 days too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you should be outside.
It's fair is fair. Equal rights.
Equal rights. Okay. All right, here we go, Coy. Coy over here already on his bullshit. 26 minutes into the podcast. On his bullshit.
I hope she goes out 7 times a week.
7? Jesus Christ.
7's aggressive.
Yeah, 7's aggressive. I even sometimes feel like once a week is kind of aggressive too. Maybe it's
really.
I mean, with your boys, like, I guess, you know what? I don't want to say once a week is aggressive, probably because I always hang out with my boys. So I would think once a week is good, solid.
Like out.
No,
there's
just like
difference between going out to lunch or
I guess
happy
a
hour
weekly meetup with your boys is fine.
Yeah.
Like once a week.
Yeah.
And at our age, it's like most of our boys have families, so it's not like they can,
Yeah, 100%. So like, if you guys have that, that's why I always say like the monthly meetup where all the boys get together. Like, everybody can RSVP.
Or the quarterly meetup.
Yeah, once every 4 months. That's
I think it should be once a month.
Yeah, once a month.
Like
men,
4 times a year.
Men.
Yeah.
Men.
Yeah. I mean, you guys just have to be very mindful. Like,
yes,
100%.
But I think in the beginning, you have to, let each other know your expectations. That's important.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you go from there. But it's all about communication too.
Yep.
We can't always be having, this and it was unexpected. That's unexpected.
Yeah.
Then at a certain point, it's like, okay, well, you have a calendar in your phone and you're always on your phone. So I suggest you start adding to the calendar.
Yeah. That's very true. Got to lock in the calendar.
See? And now they have apps where you could share your calendar.
Yeah.
I know about that.
Yeah,
What day are you wondering about? I'll let you know if I'm free or not. The whole month?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like you should be able to, we don't have nothing on the books. We outside.
I synced up my location with your calendar, and
oh my gosh.
It's a lot of action.
A lot of action. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, Nan, we're going to let you go. I appreciate you to the moon and back.
All right. Same here.
All right, later.
See you on the weekend.
Yes,
Bye.
later. You're right. Some things have to give. It's a give and take. Some things have to go accordingly.
So you're talking about like going out? That's a big thing.
Yeah, going out. I mean, you always have to make room and and figure out for family too.
Of course.
Because now there's, she's got a family and they, things come up for her side, and then you got birthdays and stuff on your side.
Like the Thanksgiving thing.
Thanksgivings, yeah.
And you said, the vegetarian thing is important too. Because
you gotta talk
respecting
it out.
her.
Yeah, 100%.
But you're not gonna go out and just order like a ribeye
lobster.
with blood,
Yeah.
all over it and stuff, you know?
Rare, medium rare ribeye with with a lobster on top
Yeah.
of it. No, you know damn well. That sounds crazy. But I mean, it's just the idea and the fact of the matter is like a lot of times. A lot of times, some guys go into relationships not thinking that their lifestyle is going to change. Where it's like, no, dog, you're adding somebody to your life.
Mm-hmm.
Things have to change. Like it has to. It's not. Will it? It has to. In order to make this situation work, it has to. It's kind of like bringing, like buying a dog. You're not living the same lifestyle with a dog.
No,
it's impossible.
More responsibility.
100%.
And you're trying to make it work with her.
100%. 100%.
How do you make it work as a team? It's just you and her going forward. It's not like everything you had in your life before that might not be coming forward.
Yeah.
So you got to realize what's important and what's not.
Yeah, and then you got to choose it. You got to pick it.
Yeah.
100%. All right, let's get up out of here. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, Radio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Our merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Koi, my guy, we are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour? Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. My first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
You think so?